Being proud of yourself and your accomplishment, whether small or big, not today, but what you've accomplished so far. You have accomplished things. We're just going to look at our life. If you're making a food and you're deciding to put that little bit effort into seasoning it, and then you go in to taste it and you give it to your loved ones to try. I feel proud of this dish. Why not go ahead and say that to yourself? It's because you know you've put that little bit of effort in. When you're leaving the house, you're just saying, let me just try a different hairstyle. And you doll yourself up because you're dolling yourself up for yourself. You feel great. I'm proud of myself, putting myself first, making myself feel better. You can say those things, feel those things. Having a conversation with someone where you feel connected, phones aside, distractions aside, you're in the moment. I'm proud that I'm able to conversate and have and hold a conversation and make amazing friends. Pride is a good thing. We need to feel good about ourselves and do things that make us feel proud. I'm not talking about these big accomplishments, the trophy, the end graduation day. Because if we're waiting to give ourselves the pat on the shoulder on that day, it's long overdue. It's every assignment, it's every struggle that we turn into an accomplishment. When you take responsibility and you know you have this specific thing that needs to be done, if you decide to want to feel proud, you're going to do your best. If you decide that you're not going to do well, you're going to not do your best, half-ass it, and then in turn you think, oh, could have done better. Putting your best foot forward, going the extra mile, comes with a satisfaction of feeling proud of yourself. It's definitely those little things. Being hard on yourself, on the other hand, and nitpicking things that you could have done better and self-criticizing doesn't help you. Being your best friend and saying things that light you up, things you're passionate about, changes that you want to make, but using positive language. Being grateful is important. Saying things that you love about your life. I love this. I'm grateful for this. I love the connection I've built to this. This song makes me feel this. This conversation caused me to think about my life in more of a deeper way. Thank you. There are so many ways we can enlighten other people and enlighten ourselves. And the more grateful we are to other people and ourselves, the more we want to do better for ourselves. You know that feeling when you've said you wanted to do something for a while and you've been putting it off, putting it off, putting it off. And then that urge becomes so strong that you go ahead and do it. We can say to ourselves, well, I wish I just did it earlier. But that wish and that regret is a negative feeling. Instead, we should say, I'm grateful that I took the plunge and I'm in this moment and I'm here now. And I'm excited to continue because this feels great. I love color. And I'm going to make my house reflect what I like. And by doing that, I'm making myself proud because I know my preferences and I'm designing myself and my surroundings to please me. And it feels so good. When I know the passion I have and I'm leaning towards the passion and I'm turning it into something, I'm lightening myself, but it's helping other people be inspired too. I'm proud of myself. You should be proud of yourself. If there's a conversation or a person you haven't told that you love them because you're struggling to say the words I love you or expressing your true emotion to them because it's just scary, but that desire becomes stronger and stronger, and then you end up doing it and telling them how you're feeling, that is a relief. And then you go, I'm proud of myself. You can just say, I'm proud of myself for doing something that was uncomfortable, but then you go ahead and you still did it anyway. Taking that trip, that solo trip by yourself, even though that was so foreign to you several years ago, but that desire of taking that solo trip became so strong, so then you took that trip and you have the most fantastic memories. You're meeting new people that you would have never encountered in life otherwise. Then you go, I'm proud of myself for putting myself in a situation where I'm having these conversations that I could have only dreamed of. Now that feels amazing. You're making decisions for yourself despite reasons why you shouldn't be taking those actions. And that makes a difference. That makes a difference. You're collecting memories. You're replacing fear and turning them into feeling proud, feeling joy, feeling present in the moment, whatever you might feel. But the point is that you're acknowledging that you're not going to be comfortable. You're not going to dishonor those negative emotions. You're going to take note and you will do something about them because life is important to you. This journey is important to you. You see life as a movie, the best movie. It's a thrill. We are meant to feel all sense of emotions. We're supposed to find meaning in certain things, but we're supposed to experience things and better ourselves for it. We're not born perfect. We're in a working process. We're building ourselves. We're growing. We're inspiring ourselves and our future self. We're never stagnant. We can use our past and our mistakes and our anger and our frustrations as a clue to change things because it's important. Your life matters. Your friends, your family, people around you, your colleagues, they rely on you. You rely on yourself. But ultimately, the only person who can bring pure joy and pure pride onto you is yourself. It just doesn't feel the same when other people praise you and if you're searching for validations from others, because you know in hearts of hearts that you haven't tried your best. And if you know you haven't tried your best and you haven't done your ultimate best, then you're always not going to feel the best. Yeah, saying things like, this matters to me. It's not just fine. I'm going to make this brilliant. This is all right. This will be a great placeholder. No, or this person I choose to commit my life to, he's amazing or she's amazing. And that's because of these reasons. You're actually able to distinguish feelings, distinguish what you want to make from your life, prioritizing feeling amazing. And it's a magnetic force. It's like the feeling of you're certain of yourself because you just know that you have built this resilience and confidence by taking actions and tailor-making yourself, it's a tailor-made project basically. Buying a blazer from a high street store, which is designed to just be fine, versus a tailor-made blazer that is just fits you. That tailor-made blazer just will make you feel 100 times better. I want to look at my life and go, I knew exactly what I wanted. I went for it, and I'm proud of the life I designed for myself. Lifestyle design, life design, you can work backwards. Have a vision for yourself. get inspired, listen to different music, try your hands on different flavors, different experiences, different methods, different lessons from life. There is no one way, there's no two way, there's a million of ways. It's not supposed to overwhelm you. And there is a wealth of every way. And there's tons and billions of people. But the more important thing is, who are you? That is the person who's going to feel radiant. When you feel radiant, you're going to attract the right crowd. If you're your true self and you start noticing things and being selective, making yourself feel proud of the choices you've made for your life, deciding this is what I'm going to do and I've picked this because X, Y, and Z. And then if it's not for you, at least you've made a decision for your life. Decisions, understanding yourself, developing yourself, surrounding yourself by inspiration, lifting your mood, building yourself up, being your best friend. I can go on and on and on. But ultimately, your inner voice, your inner chatter, quieten it down. Give yourself the utmost respect. You're living your life. Things come up your way, one or another. Stay calm, stay unbothered, and the things that you actually care about, prioritize those. Be able to distinguish what thought is important and what is just bringing you down. Distinguish when someone is trying to put you down, and surround yourself with people that just get you. And if they don't get you, you don't need to prove anything to anyone, because your actions and your work on yourself will attract the right people. They will love and appreciate your determination to improve yourself. Because when you don't become a burden on others and you work on yourself and you love yourself, that love will just transcend into more than just yourself. It's an energy. You are an energy. But if you have this resentment for life, if you're consistently angry and you're not doing anything about it, the likeliness is people don't really want to surrender themselves with that. If they have self-value, if they have an outcome to live their best life. We're emotional beings. And you have an energy, and we want to work on building that energy to be serving you from zero. You are somewhere higher than you think. Now, there is nothing to say you can't get to the top. But truth to be told, the top isn't as glamorous as we paint it to be. So enjoy the everyday moments. Take the pleasure in savoring the meal that you have. Just enjoy the slow life. There is no rush. By getting to your destination faster, you're not better off. And I do that through travel. I love traveling. But I'm not seeking the glamorous travel necessarily, where I don't want to experience the realness. I don't need that, because I know I can learn from my phone getting stolen one day. It's terrible, but in that situation, certain experiences are just meant to give us clues and learn. We're learning through feeling a certain way. We're learning through coming across people in life that we've never met before, and being curious, asking them questions, like leaning in, listening to what they have to say, and not being quick to change subjects. Sometimes we're just like, okay, move on to next topic. Like, take it in. What is this person saying? There's some wise people out there. There are people older than us who have walked the path And choose the people you are willing to listen to, because lots of people are going to want to give you advice, but you need to say, what do I want to listen to? You can't listen to everyone. You got to listen to yourself, and you choose who speaks to you. And then start trying things out for yourself, because you don't want to live vicariously through someone else's experiences. Wisdom comes through life experiences, and those life experiences have to come with emotions. Emotions are memories, and memories can be formed and ingrained in our hippocampus by and taking action.